All right, welcome to the last edition of Newspaper Review right here on 97.5 Golding FM. Iniamagha, the Gold Standard Radio. I am Moye Steven.
And I am Paul Obulomu Gbassa.
We'll start from the Punch newspaper. This one interests me a little bit. It says CDS, that's the Chief of Defense Staff, 2027 polls behind surge in killings. And people are going to ask the question, why? Because 2027 is still far away from today. From now, so why is it the reason for the surge in the killings? Well, again, the details later on. UK leads Nigeria's Q1 capital inflow for that's the first quarter capital inflow with 5.5 trillion naira. And here we have PDP crisis. UK camp rejects zoning talks with Makinde Diri. That's going to be an interesting story, truly. We'll check the details later on. Tinubu unveils tax calculator to show impact on incomes. And Israel threatens to level Gaza City unless Hamas disarms free hostages. I don't think there'll be any peace anytime soon in that Gaza Strip. Yes. And then, of course, this other story here interests me a little bit. 3 US-based Nigerians jailed 8 years for $520,910 fraud. Well, they will never stop, disgracing Nigeria, actually. Paul?
Yeah, let's quickly get to let's get to the Guardian newspaper, and it comes up with some very interesting headlines. It says ASU threatens fresh strike, says federal government's loan scheme is a poison chalice, and that's from the front, of course, the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Then also we have another one that says despite mounting debts, NNPCL declares 185 billion naira profit, says the pays FARC 7.9 trillion naira. That is one conversation that people want to look and hear from. And also it says corporal punishment undermines children's development and well-being, says WHO.
They can't come tell us what we do. I don't agree with that. But anyway, there's no research. That's a research, but I don't know. Maybe the listeners will have to help us out. It's going to be a major topic for discussion. Insecurity, worsening pains of North. That's coming from the ACF. And then the big story on the Vanguard newspaper: climate change, how floods worsen Nigeria's healthcare crisis. 2027, fresh crisis looms in PDP over zoning formula. You see the picture of Wike and Makinde there. Suspected armed herders invade Imo village, kill vigilante leader, others missing. How Yahoo boys intruders invade AAU led to killing. And this one, fake doctor nabbed after botched abortion kills women in Akwa Ibom.
It's a sorry case. Of course, it's very hurtful. And of course, the Nation newspaper says come to the headline: PDP convention threatened by leaders battle over zoning, and you find that there. Then also from the Nation's newspaper, it says be part of our steady rise. Tinubu tells diaspora Nigerians. Then also it has something with the headline says student loan disbursement hit 86.3 billion naira, says Nel Fund. Of course, that conversation is going to be very, very interesting to look at. Then the minister said, Southeast not left out in Tinubu's government. You can hear some politics, some signs of politics, or like we say, politics coming up from there.
Okay, so to the Daily Times, and you have illegal mining. Nigeria loses $9 billion annually to cartel. Okay, so this one is going to be an interesting conversation, yeah? Here, Nimet DG, Anosike stresses importance of climate risk integration. And one of the big stories there is that Senator Wadada Dumps SDP says it's time to explore new avenues. More people moving in probably to the bigger parties. Police commends INEC over conduct of election in Zamfara. And many other stories right there on the Daily Times. But then we move to the local paper, the Light newspaper. So many stories to look at right here. You have Diri urges Batch B core members to be patriotic. Interesting. And Rivers community celebrates former health commissioner, Dr. Newton, and many other stories that we shall be looking in detail. I don't know, but which of the stories do you think we could start with this morning? Let's look at that story that has to do with the one that I said is going to be really, really interesting. What story was that?
It's coming. That has to do with the WHO thingy, and it's a serious conversation. It's a serious conversation because somehow, everybody's eyes are going to be looking at, are we really ready for that?
But let's start with the illegal mining, actually. Nigeria loses $9 billion annually to cartel. Now, who are they? Because we've not heard any day that any cartel, has been arrested.
No.
I've never heard of that.
No.
Now, this report by Tom Okwe, I think he's reporting all the way from Abuja or something, saying that we are losing $9 billion annually to the cartel. Which cartel? Because every day we hear about the Niger Delta, right? Niger Delta, oh yes, illegal refineries have been, destroyed, and products have been seized. Yes, Nigerian Army, the security security agents, they're doing great jobs. We do appreciate them. But this particular one, coming all the way from the Federal Capital Territory, it's a bit disturbing. And I'm going to take the first paragraph of the story. They said the Federal Capital Territory FCT Commissioner of Police, Ajo Adewale, has revealed that illegal mining has become a powerful cartel-driven enterprise bankrolled by influential Nigerians, fueling banditry, which costs the country $9 billion. That is 13.7 trillion naira annually. Now, we're speaking at the media party organized by the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ FCT Council, on Thursday in Abuja, with the theme, the fight against illegal mining, role of the media. And Adewale actually described illegal mining as one of Nigeria's most dangerous national security threats. Now, the question still, is sustained. Who are this cartel?
Golden FM 97.5.